Art Dodd again. Today is Sunday, September the 2nd, 2012, my ongoing video blog to fatandback.com. A couple of weeks ago I talked about how painful the nail was. What was it going to take to get me up off that nail, metaphorically, and start losing this weight, get myself in better shape. I want to be ready to do it. I want my why to be strong enough, and I feel that this time it'll work. But I want to tell you something that happened to me last Monday. So I'm coming to you today from a place called Black Butte Ranch in Sisters, Oregon. Sisters is close to Bend. It's a gated community. My dad's got a vacation home here. As you can see, beautiful pine forest behind me. I'm standing on the deck of the house. And I was visiting with my dad before coming down to the house here. And he told me he had something really important that we needed to talk about. Now, we've been talking a lot about estate planning for him. What happens if, what happens when. Does he want to come back to Canada, and so forth. So we went downstairs for a fairly serious chat. He looked me in the eye and he said, "Artie, I don't want to outlive you." Wow. That was not the conversation I was expecting to have. See, my dad's 80 years old. And although many of our family members, in fact most of my family members on both sides of the family, have lived well into their 80s, most of them into their 90s, and even a few into their hundreds. I've been to 4 100 birthday parties in my family. Very, very rarely has anybody died in my family under 80 years old. So what a kick in the throat. Punch in the stomach when my dad said that to me. And it really stopped me in my tracks, made me slow down and think a little bit about how others perceive the danger that I'm in with my health. And I said to him, with all due respect, Dad, I don't want you to outlive me. Sorry about that. I had to take that phone call. I've actually moved the camera for those of you that noticed that the background changed. So, to sum up the conversation I had with my dad, let's say it was a bit of an eye-opener. I don't want to die, and you don't see a lot of fat old people. So if I want to make it into my 80s, if I want to make it into my 90s, if I want to have a 100th birthday party, then quite frankly I got to get this stuff together. It's been a week of reflection up here at Black Butte. Done some walking. It's a beautiful place to walk. I've been doing an exercise program. It was hard to get started, I'll tell you that. My brain was working overtime, giving me all kinds of excuses why I could wait another week. So tomorrow I'm off to Las Vegas to do some business, and I'm going to keep walking. I'm going to keep doing my exercises, and maybe get myself up off that nail. Thanks for listening once again. Thanks, Dad. I love you, and I don't want you coming to my funeral.